Well, we're here today to learn about some manufacturing and some, in particular today, walk-up metrology. So we're going to talk about that. I'm Mark Arenall. I'm with the LS Starrett Company. Most of you know Starrett?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm from the metrology division where we're making like the multi-sensor video and optical measuring systems. So my background is pretty much right out of school. I have a degree in engineering, technology, manufacturing, specialty. I've always loved manufacturing, so coming to IMTS is like coming to Mecca, right? It's just, it's personally pretty awesome to be here. And over the years to see the advancements in the technology is just quite amazing, and it's great to be part of that. I started off in this particular segment of manufacturing right out of school about 1982, working for a small startup company making what I would call relatively simple video-based measurement and inspection systems. And the evolution of that has been, again, quite amazing, and we'll talk about what's really fueled that growth. So in particular, in quality, we have to be really focused on delivering good data, right? And I found this cartoon. I love the Dilbert comic strip, and I thought this one really resonated with me. If you can't read it from there, I'll read it for you. I didn't have any accurate numbers, so I just made up this one. And it goes out, 6, 7 places. Studies have shown that accurate numbers aren't any more useful than the ones you make up. How many studies showed that? 87. So obviously in quality, we can't rely on fake data. We have to be able to effectively deliver good data on time and be able to rely on the data that we're presenting because decisions are being made on that data. So oftentimes in quality control and manufacturing, sometimes I find that quality is one of those things that's kind of, in some companies it becomes an afterthought. It's like, well, we have to make chips, we got to make parts, and measuring things just slows stuff down. So one of our goals is how do we become part of the process, enhance the process, and add value? So the challenges in QC, as we started off with, getting reliable data quickly. So we need to do it effectively. And then reducing manufacturing bottlenecks. This is a big key, right? Because anywhere in your plant, anywhere in your production process, even your engineering and development process could be administrative. There's bottlenecks. And finding our way through that is ultimately what's going to keep our productivity high. And that's, we're in a competitive environment. We need to be able to provide products on time and deliver the goods. And along with that is reducing scrap and defects, because I remember one of the first manufacturing engineering jobs I had, they asked me to go out and find ways to save money, go out and fix problems on the line. And I remember thinking it was like shooting fish in a barrel, because there were so many areas where you could add value and find low-hanging fruit to solve problems, and you were effectively saving money by doing that, by solving these problems that were where you're making scrap. And sometimes the numbers, people didn't even realize the value of the scrap that was being generated. The other factor is finding trained and skilled metrology staff. I found that over the years, we used to have a lot of, apprenticeships and schooling for people that wanted to be in the trade. They wanted to be a manufacturer, they wanted to be in machining, they wanted to be a tool and die maker. And over the years, that started to be less popular, and people wanted to go towards other professions. Well, fortunately, I think that's changing. But in the meantime, there's still a lack of trained and skilled people, especially in metrology. And then the other factor is training existing staff, because everybody's busy. Face it, we're overloaded. Most of us don't have enough time in the day to get our own jobs done. And then when somebody wants to train us on something, it's just hard to find the bandwidth to be able to add something different. And then additionally, we have floor space utilization, because oftentimes floor space is at a premium, not only from the footprint, but also from a standpoint of just time wasted in moving around and the cost of that floor space. And then, of course, data collection. And leveraging the data to Industry 4.0 standards and more things that I'm sure you can come up with.